Hey everyone, Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. This chicken macaroni pasta is spicy, chickeny, cheesy. It's like all good things put together, but I would call it a fusion pasta recipe. Okay, I know the pasta gurus are now looking down on me with raised eyebrows because this is such an untraditional way of making pasta. But trust me, my friends, when it comes to flavor, it is super delicious. This is my chicken macaroni recipe with a twist. Start by heating oil over medium-low heat. Before the oil gets hot, when it just starts to get little bit warm, add chopped garlic. Do not chop them too fine as they may burn. The garlic will heat up along with that oil, and the oil in turn will get infused with that garlic flavor. So remember that your oil should be just slightly warm while adding the garlic. Stir them on medium-low heat till they start developing color. Once they start developing this golden brown color around the edges, add chopped onions. By the time the onions get fried, the garlic will be fried to perfection. Add a sprinkle of salt and stir till the onions soften down. You do not need to brown the onions too much. As you can see, the garlic has now turned into a beautiful golden color and my onions are starting to soften down. At this point, I will add the ground chicken. Increase the heat to high and spread out the meat, loosening it as much as you can with your spoon. After that, resist your temptation from stirring it for about 2 minutes and let the chicken get seared. We are doing this to develop flavor, so please do not skip this step. You will soon see the meat is starting to get this creamish kind of color around the edges. This is an indication that it's now time to stir. And see those little brown spots on them? That is what we are looking for, and that is all flavor, my friends. Next comes the seasonings. Coarsely crushed black pepper. Stir on medium-high heat. Then comes salt. Here I mix 2 teaspoons of vinegar with 4 tablespoons of water. That goes in. Immediately cover your pan and keep it covered on low heat for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's make the sauce, and here comes the very untraditional ingredients, and if you happen to be a pasta purist, then please look away. A good amount of tomato ketchup. Then I have taken a combination of light soy sauce and dark soy sauce. Light soy sauce is for that saltiness and dark soy sauce is more for that deep caramelized color. Next comes chili sauce to add a note of spiciness, a little bit of sugar to balance the flavor, and finally more of heat, red pepper flakes. If you are making this for kids, then you can leave out the red pepper flakes. Mix very well, and the sauce already looks so gorgeous, so you can well imagine how delicious the end product will be. Stir the chicken from time to time in these 15 minutes. I already allowed a pot of water to come up to a rolling boil. By the time the chicken gets tender, the pasta will also be ready to join hands with the chicken. Add a generous amount of salt and then add the pasta. Here I will stick to the conventional method of cooking the pasta by not adding any oil to the water. You want that starch on the surface of the macaroni so that each one of them gets well coated with that gorgeous sauce. But that won't be possible if you add oil to the water. Oil will make the surface slippery, so never add oil to the water while boiling pasta. Cook the pasta according to the package directions of the brand of macaroni you are using. For me, it took about 8 minutes to get tender. Okay, the chicken is done and my macaroni is also cooked. I always like to add directly like this. You can drain the water, but please remember to save a cup of that pasta water before draining. Now the sauce goes in with all its glory and a knob of butter. Next, here comes a little bit of that pasta water, and this starchy water, my friends, will do all the magic. It will bring everything together along with that butter. So please do not forget to save a little bit of that pasta water before draining. Then I added green onions, but this is totally optional. You can add any greens according to your preference. And then what is pasta without cheese? Of course, I won't leave out the cheese no matter how much twist I'm giving to the recipe. But remember, your sauce is salty, so do not go too wild on the cheese at this point. You can always add some later. You've got to try this recipe, my friends, and please do not forget to send me your feedback after trying it. Your feedback is very important to me. If you want to watch my chicken pasta recipe made in the traditional way, then please click on the videos showing up on the screen. This is Bumbi, and thanks for joining me. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye bye.